Hi everybody, Miss Mariah here. For those of you that don't know me, we do a program at the Allen County Public Library once a month called Adult Story Hour, and it is a story hour for adults with special needs. Um, and I really miss you guys. I can't wait till we can all meet face to face again. But right now, we're gonna do this, and I just hope everybody is healthy and happy. And I know that we're all a little stressed out and want to get back to our normal lives. But we need to remember one thing: our new normal may not look exactly like our old normal, but we're all awesome people, and we will get through this, and we'll do great because, that's what we do. The book that I decided to read is Brave Chicken Little. Not only is it a fun book, a lot of cute names, a lot of rhyming, but it also has a very good lesson, and it's a lesson that can really apply to what we're going through right now. The publisher is Viking, and I did get permission from them to read this to you guys. So yay, go Viking! And it's written by Robert Byrd. So let's get in. Let's find out why Chicken Little is brave. And I love this cover. It's very pretty. One fine day, Mrs. Chicken Licken decided to bake a cake, but there was nothing to make it with. So she sent Chicken Little off to the market to buy honey and flour and milk. "Do not dilly-dally," she said. "Come straight home." Don't you like that, dilly-dally? I like saying that. Chicken Little skipped down the shady country road, and whack! An acorn fell smack on top of his poor little head. "Oh," he cried, "the sky is falling. I must go and tell the king." So we all know that the sky's not really falling, but he's little, so I'm kind of scared him. Chicken Little ran down the road where he met Henny Penny. "The sky is falling," he cried. "I must go tell the king." "Oh, I shall go with you," she said. Chicken Little and Henny Penny ran down the road where they met Ducky Lucky and Turkey Lurkey. "Where are you going?" they asked. "The sky is falling," cried Chicken Little and Henny Penny, "and we are going to tell the king." "Then we shall go too," they said. So you see, everybody's name rhymes with whatever animal they are. Chicken Little, Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, and Turkey Lurkey all ran down the road where they met Piggy Wiggy, Rabbit Babbit, and Natty Ratty. "Where are you running to?" they asked. "The sky is falling," cried Chicken Little, Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, and Turkey Lurkey, "and we are going to tell the king." "Well, we will go with you," they said. So you kind of see everybody is very excited. They're scared, so they're all grouping together to go tell the king. Now, Chicken Little, Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, Turkey Lurkey, Piggy Wiggy, Rabbit Babbit, and Natty Ratty all ran down the road, and they met Froggy Woggy and Roly and Poly Moly. "Where are you all off to?" they cried. "The sky is falling," cried Chicken Little, Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, Turkey Lurkey, Piggy Wiggy, Rabbit Babbit, and Natty Ratty. "And we are all going to tell the king." "Then so shall we," they cried. So now they've got quite a group, a lot of different animals. So down the road they ran, Chicken Little, Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, Turkey Lurkey, Piggy Wiggy, Rabbit Babbit, Natty Ratty, Froggy Woggy, and Roly and Poly Moly. And whom shall they meet but Foxy Loxy? "Hello, hello," he sang. "Good day and cheers. Where are you off to, my scrumptious little dears?" Now, we all know scrumptious is another word for yummy. So, I'm getting the feeling he's not a good guy. The sky is falling, said Chicken Little, and we're all going to tell the king. Oh, please, please, let me come too. I know the best way. I do, said Foxy with a grin. But first, my dear friends, we will stop for brunch, or maybe instead a nice little lunch. And after we eat, we'll dance and we'll sing on our way through the woods to the palace of the king. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think he's their friend. I think they know him, but I don't think he's their friend. And so, Chicken Little, Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, Turkey Lurkey, Piggy Wiggy, Rabbit Babbit, Natty Ratty, Froggy Woggy, and Roly and Poly Moly followed the grinning Foxy Loxy down the road and over the hill and into his house. Okay, we should never go into anyone's house that we don't know, right? My dears, said Foxy Loxy, meet my wife, the love of my life. Mrs. Foxy Loxy smiled and curtsied. Then Foxy Loxy said, and these are my kits, who frazzle my wits. And one by one, Foxy Boxy, Foxy Doxy, Foxy Hoxy, Foxy Moxy, Foxy Noxy, Foxy Foxy, and Foxy Soxy smiled and licked their lips. Then Foxy Loxy said, come in and stay for a while. Lunch will be served in spectacular style. So we already know they are in trouble. But the water hasn't quite boiled for our extraordinary stew. And what a surprise is in store for you. Foxy Loxy quickly opened a small door and pushed Chicken Little, Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, Turkey Lurkey, Piggy Wiggy, Rabbit Babbit, Natty Ratty, Froggy Woggy, and Roly and Poly Moly down the stairs into a dark, gloomy cellar. Slam! And Foxy Loxy locked the door. Well, I'm starting to worry about them. This isn't looking good. Down in the cellar, the animals were bawling and moaning and squalling and groaning. Oh, what can we do? What can we do? We are all about to wind up in stew. Be quiet, said Chicken Little. Let us think. He looked around very carefully and saw a small window high up on the wall. Aha, he said. So everybody gets very excited, very scared, and they're crying. But Chicken Little's like, let's just hold on a minute. Let's think. Everyone looked up at the window. Hurry, Piggy Wiggy cried. We must climb out. They ran to the wall and began to pile on top of each other. Piggy Wiggy first, then Turkey Lurkey, and Ducky Lucky, then Rabbit Babbit. When Henny Penny climbed up, they began to swing and sway, so they're not very steady. When Natty Ratty reached the top, they teetered and tottered until Turkey Lurkey's feathers tickled poor Piggy Wiggy's nose. Achoo! A thunderous sneeze sent everyone crashing to a heap on the floor. Chicken Little looked in dismay. Oh dear, he said, this will never do. So at first I thought, okay, they're going to climb up, Chicken Little's going to get out. But no, they weren't steady enough. We need to make something to climb that is solid and strong, Chicken Little declared. He saw that the corner of the cellar was full of junk. Come on, he cried out. Help me push this rubble under the window." Together the animals took pots and pans, sacks of potatoes, pieces of wood, broken furniture, buckets, barrels, bricks, and baskets, and piled them up as high as they could. "I am the only one who will fit," said Chicken Little, and he went up, higher and higher until he reached the top. "Wait here for me," he cried down, and he squeezed through the window. Okay, I'm getting a little anxious because, he's outside now. And whom should he see but Foxy Loxy? Chicken Little climbed up a nearby tree to take a closer look. Very carefully, he climbed onto a long branch filled with big, juicy apples. Boink! A low-hanging apple banged him on the head, which was still sore from the acorn. He thought, and he paused for a moment and looked around. Below him, he could see Foxy Loxy sunning himself, waiting for the water to boil. "I wonder what Chicken Little will do when he finds himself and his friends in a stew. What a foolish thing to say that the sky is falling down today." So he's kind of making fun of Chicken Little. I don't think Chicken Little will take kindly to that. Whack! An apple hit Foxy Loxy smack on his head. "Ah!" he shouted. Whack! Chicken Little aimed and bounced another apple off of Foxy's head. "Help!" Foxy Loxy cried. "Oh me, oh my! I've just been hit by a piece of the sky." Miss Foxy Loxy ran outside. Whack! Chicken Little bounced the apple off her head too. "Ah!" she screeched. "The sky is really falling. We must go tell the king." So Chicken Little's like, "I'm going to get y'all, and I'm going to get my friends out of that cellar." So Foxy Loxy, Mrs. Foxy Loxy, Foxy Boxy, Foxy Doxy, Foxy Hoxy, Foxy Moxy, Foxy Noxy, Foxy Poxy, and Foxy Soxy all ran to tell the king that the sky was indeed falling. Then brave Chicken Little climbed down the tree, ran inside the house. He unlocked the cellar door, and Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, Turkey Lurkey, Piggy Wiggy, Rabbit Babbit, Natty Ratty, Foggy Woggy, and Roly and Poly Moly all stumbled out, tumbling and tripping, screaming and screeching. So the fox are heading this way. Everybody else is heading this way. Yay, Chicken Little did it. I got a little scared, but I never doubted him. Chicken Little ran right out behind them. He ran down the road and through the woods as fast as he could. And whom should he see out for a stroll but the king himself? But Chicken Little did not stop. And he did not tell the king that the sky was falling. He just ran and ran and ran all the way home. He was so scared. He just wanted to get back home. "Chicken Little," cried Mrs. Chicken Licken, "where have you been?" But Chicken Little was so tired he did not answer. Soon he was dreaming of baking cakes, ferocious foxes, majestic kings, giant acorns, and falling apples. And he never ever did tell anyone else that the sky had fallen. The end. Wasn't that a wonderful book? Again, the reason I chose this was there's a good lesson. And that lesson applies to what is going on with us right now. There's a lot of information, a lot of things that people are hearing, but they're not getting exactly right, and they're telling other people, and they're so scared and they really believe it that their friends are like, well, it has to be true, so they get really scared and they believe it. Take a lesson from Chicken Little. Sometimes when you're really scared, just stop and think about it. And if you're still scared, go ask somebody in your family. Ask somebody you trust. You know, I heard this. Can you help me find out if it's true or not? So And you know, your family will help you, and it may be as scary as they're, you know, saying, and then again, it may not be as scary as they're saying. So good lesson. Another thing, even if you know somebody but you don't really know them, and they're trying to talk you into doing something, and you get that little feeling like, I don't know if this is right, don't do it. Again, go to a family member and say, hey, I saw this person today and they were trying to get me to do this, but I didn't want to and it didn't feel right. That is the thing to do. Being polite is great, but sometimes being polite isn't the best, you know, way to go about something. If you feel like something isn't right, usually it isn't. So today we're doing a craft, and it is a pine cone bird feeder. I love birds, and I have a bird feeder on my porch. My cats get a little excited and they chatter at the birds. So today I'm going to show you something, and it's probably stuff that you have around your house, and you can make a quick and easy little bird feeder. And when they're done with it, if it falls onto the ground, that's fine, because it's made of the earth. It'll just go right back to Mother Earth, and we want to do that. We don't want to put anything out there that will hurt the earth, but will maybe help it. And I don't have a camera person, so you're just gonna walk with me. I've already got everything set up. Now Miss Mariah won't fall down her stairs. Okay, so here we go. I'm just gonna set you up right here. All right, so we've got pine cones, so you're gonna need a pine cone, just one like this. I'm gonna set those over there. I've already got these started with the string on them. You'll need a pair of scissors. Any kind of scissors will do, safety scissors. These are just my kitchen scissors. And I have some twine, but you can use yarn, you can use thread. The good thing about, and I just wouldn't use like fishing line or something like that, because again, that's plastic and that could hurt the birds or squirrels that try to nibble on it. So anything like this is great, because they can actually chew this off and use it in their nest. I've got peanut butter, okay, and I've got bird seeds. So here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut off a piece of string, and I would say just measure it with your body, okay, about as wide as your tummy area, and I'm going to run it around and inside my little pine cone teeth, okay. Then I'm going to take it, tie it off. Okay, so see? Then I'm going to take our peanut butter, and I'm just using a spoon, but you can use a butter knife or whatever you have. And I'm just going to put peanut butter in the teeth of our pine cone. Now, for you guys that don't like to get your hands messy, you might want to put on some gloves. I don't mind. I've been gardening all morning. I have a porch garden, so my hands have been all dirty all morning, so it'll be okay. So I'm just really getting that peanut butter in there and all the teeth, because really what this peanut butter is doing, see, it's all over my fingers. I'm going to hold it here at the top, okay? Is it's going to allow our bird seed to stick on there. And I bet squirrels really like peanut butter. I don't know. I've never asked a squirrel. So if you ever get to ask a squirrel if they like peanut butter, let me know. Okay? So we're going to scoot that to the side. And then I'm just going to roll our pine cone inside, or just on this plate of birdseed. Look how pretty that is. Okay? So look at that. Okay, now we're going to go out here. I've got some little dogwoods, and I'm just going to go to a low-hanging branch, and I'm just going to put doing this one-handed is kind of hard. Okay, so see, now the birds will have some bird seed. You've made your own bird feeder, and like I said, when it comes time, you know, for it to fall off, everything here is okay for Mother Earth. So thank you guys for joining me, and I just hope that everyone is healthy and happy. We'll get through this, as our governor says, we'll get through this together but separate. But also, I want you to stay at home. I want you to stay safe. I want you to stay kind, because we're all going through this together. I love you, my peeps. We will see each other very soon. And from the Allen County Public Library, thank you very much for attending our Adult Story Hour. Thank you.